Did you know that your words are prayers? Yeah, think about it. Everything that you say with full belief occurs in your life. So, in this series for Muslim Heritage Month, I'm sharing ways that men can respect women and the role of men in Islam. My encouragement today is for you to recognize that your words are prayers. So, in my last video, I talked about the importance of respecting and supporting the women in your life by not having judgment. The number one way that humans judge other humans is with their words. So if I'm going to focus this conversation on men and women in a marital situation or in a relationship situation, okay? So if you're married to a woman or you're in a relationship with a woman and you have a judgment about a lot of the things that she does or the way she does or doesn't do things, here's something to consider. I want you to stop and I want you to think about, how would you really like her to show up? And then I want you to think about what could possibly be preventing her from showing up in the way that you would like. And then I want you to think about, how could you support her better so that she can show up the way that you would like to see her show up. And so I want to also finally invite you to then speak life into her life and recognize, by extension, that's speaking life into your life. So, for example, let's say you have 2 kids, right? And you both work. Laundry has to be done, food has to be done, meal prep has to be done, carpooling, dropping off, all the thing has to be done. How often are you volunteering, or in what way are you working as a team member to support the efforts of all the things that need to get done? I want you to really think about that. I don't want you to think about all the excuses you have for why you cannot show up for her, why you cannot help her. I want you to think about, what can you do? Why is she so tired? Why is she so exhausted? Why is she emotionally exhausted? What is she pissed about? You see, in Islam, another thing, and I'll talk more about this in another video, there is a hadith about anger. It says, don't get angry, don't get angry, don't get angry, right? And if you find that you're angry, change your position. And it's a much longer hadith than we're actually shared. The truth is, in tasawwuf, right, in the creating the excellence of your soul, anger is considered sacred rage. It is something to learn from. When we get angry, in tasawwuf, we're taught, right, in the purification of your heart, we're taught that that means there's an injustice happening. And you may think, oh, yeah, there you go, I'm justified in my anger. No, there is an injustice occurring. That's why you're angry. Now, this is where the critical thinking part happens. You must understand, what is the injustice? Is the injustice that you have dirty laundry and you don't have drawers to wear to work? Or is the injustice that there's a backup in the laundry room because there's one person doing the laundry and one person doing the cooking and one person doing the cleaning and one person doing the driving and one person doing the, care of the children and the homework of the children? How could you share the load of those things so that She is not tired. She is not exhausted. And you're not bickering all the time. If you have a job that requires you not be home most of the time, guess what you get to do? You get to hire a nanny for her. You get to um, obtain some form of support for her in your absence. And when you're around, you get to love her generously with your eyes, with your speech, with your time, with your touch, with your kind words mostly. Because what you speak into someone's soul, I see you, my dear. I see how tired you are. Sit, rest yourself. It can be exhausting pouring in and caring for all of us. Offer kind words when things don't get done. Hey, honey, I noticed that there's a bunch of dishes in the sink. You want me to do those tonight? Ask. And volunteer at the same time. So the scenario goes like this. Be in the kitchen, be in the sink, washing the dishes, asking, would you like me to take care of this for you? Be in action. Your words are your intention, right? Your actions. So our actions are by our intention. Our intentions are our words that we choose to think and choose to speak. And then we act on that. So if you are choosing to say cruel things, then you're going to be cruel. And then you're not going to be helpful. So for this video, I want you to understand your words are your prayers. Your words create your world and your actions and your relationship. So if you're emotionally exhausted and your heart is breaking and you're pissed all the time with your wife, look within. What are you saying to her? What are you speaking into her soul? What are you speaking into your collective lives? What are you doing? How are you showing up? Are you being respectful? There's reciprocity involved in a relationship. You want to be respected, you need to respect your wife. I'm Cordelia Gaffar, the ultimate joy goddess, and I guide emotionally exhausted women to consider pleasure as a possibility so that they can make it a lifestyle. Support the women in your life by respecting them. And until next time, be free.